about me, where I'm at mentally, where I'm at spiritually, where I'm at emotionally. The physical will take care of itself.
And there's crazy people out there.
You're not wrong there. You're not wrong.
I'm one of them.
I'm one of them as well. But I've been on the receiving end of some crazy individuals, and it's a crazy sport.
Really?
It's a crazy sport. So people's minds run wild, and people love drama. People love drama.
But do you think, like, to me, any publicity is good publicity?
Drama sells as well.
Absolutely.
Drama sells. So
maybe I should have jumped on camera, could have started some rumours. But here we are in Manchester, and I'm with the lovely Jordan Thompson. It feels like I haven't spoke to you in about like 8 years, even though we've only known each other for about 5.
2.5 years though. 2.5 years.
Has it been that long?
I think it will be. You got to think before the appetite fight at the barbecue.
My gosh.
That was the last.
So how many years ago
you was wearing Nike. You was wearing Nike.
I weren't wearing Nike.
You were.
That's why I know you was tripping.
It's on camera. No,
you must have been concussed from sparring.
See, I came from sparring that day, but
you know what? I was wearing Nike.
You were wearing.
I'm gonna have to take it, but I was possessed, and it's in the fire. So, but we're back. First of all, obviously you had the Jai Opataya fight. Just about lessons. I don't need to go into detail with the fight because it's so distant now. But let's talk about lessons that you learned from that fight. And ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Thompson.
Lessons. I didn't really in the ring. I didn't really learn anything. Like I said, it gets like that in boxing sometimes. We roll the dice. I came up short, man. He's a hell of a fighter, and he's gone on to show that in his fight since. I think for me it was more internal lessons and lessons outside the ring. And again, it's just the harsh reality of boxing sometimes. But I think the biggest thing that I've learned from it about myself is just something I already knew as well. Is just resilience, man. Resilience, persistence. Keep it moving, bro. Like keep it moving, keep it stepping. Don't get hung up about nothing. Don't complain about nothing. That's why no one heard from me. I ain't got nothing to say.
Proper ghost.
I'll be back. And I always knew it. I was never in my feelings like, oh, I don't know if nah, man. It was like, I'm gonna be back. All right, I'm gonna be back soon. It was just a matter of time. I had to get an operation. You know what I'm saying? Which, again, no one's heard about. No one's gonna hear about the who, what, when, where, why. But it was just a matter of dusting myself off and getting back to it as soon as I can. There was a change of team, change of training team, change of a full change of team, to be fair. And I've been blessed, man. I got blessed with another opportunity in America. We went again, rolling the dice in a fight which some would say shouldn't have took that at that time. We've been out of the ring for 2 years, mate. Heavyweight debut, but why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying? That's the mindset. I'm always going to roll the dice. I'm a Thompson as well. And we don't never get it easy. My dad told me from young, he said, she has a Thompson, you're never, ever going to get it easy. You ain't never going to get a handout. You ain't never going to get it easy. You have to do it the hard way. You're going to have to be 10 times better than the average person. So that's something that's always stuck with me throughout my life, in every walk, in many walks of life as well. So I'm excited, man. I'm grateful because Matchroom, they came to me, Eddie and Frank, they come to me in the back after the last fight. They said, yeah, listen, you've done better than we expected. I didn't do as good as I expected, but that's me and my own beliefs, my own thoughts. So I was pissed, but at the same time, they recognised that I give a good account of myself as they put it, and I'll be back to it in no time. They'll keep me active, and they've stuck true to the word. So I'm very grateful for that. They've given me another opportunity. We're staying active. Gonna go put on a show on Friday night, and then we can't look past that. So I'm locked in on our kid Friday night. We're gonna go out there and I'm gonna have fun, man. I'm back in Manchester, and I know that just sounds like I know back Manchester. He's just back in Manchester. It's more than boxing. It's more than boxing. Like there's something in the area in Manchester. Like being a northerner, like it means a lot. Like we're proud, man. We're proud, and I've been away for a long time, So coming back here, it's like even getting off the train today. I bumped into getting off the train, off the ferry. I had to change at Wilmslow. I get off the train and I see this woman across the way, and I'm like, wait a sec. I thought that is my first coach, Haroon. It was his mum. And I thought, yeah, that's Manchester for you, though. That's the first person I see. I've been in Manchester about 10 seconds, and I've just seen. So it's crazy, man. Like it's like that, man. I'm deep. It's deep rooted. It's a different sort of connection. One that I'm grateful for. One that will never leave me. One that will never leave me, man. So I can't wait to go out there, man. I've had a decent turnout again. I've been out of the ring for I don't know how long. I fought away from Manchester. I fought in America, so now I'm back in Manchester. I can fight in front of the home fans again, so I'm gonna put on a show for them. I'm grateful for all the support, man, and I'm looking forward to it.
Resilience is a word that you've just used to describe yourself, and I definitely will say that you are, after suffering personal loss myself and having to drag yourself off the floor to get on with stuff before you went into the Jai Opetaia fight. I know you was extremely close with Granny. I actually missed those Granny videos of you, like you and her, like just having your banter at her place of abode. Now, being a family person myself, it's hard sometimes mentally. You know, you said the lessons that you learnt weren't necessarily in the ring. It was everything that went on outside of the ring. That resilience that sometimes us as the fans, we don't see and we definitely don't appreciate. We're kind of like, no, you know, he's just a fighter, that's it. And we can get a little bit dismissive of the human side. Having that strength, that resilience, the Thompson, the name, when you think about her and you think about the relationship that you had with her, what would she say to you, like, after, you know, she saw everything that you've been through, the fights that you've been through, and the stuff that obviously you're not going to discuss on camera? What do you think Granny would say to you?
Not forget who you are, and remind them. Don't forget who you are, innit? Don't forget what stock you come from. Remind them. So it's there, man. It's there. It's not gone anywhere. And it's been tough at times. It's been tough at times, but like you say, it's that iceberg effect in boxing. No one sees. Everyone just sees the tip. Everyone go on BoxRec, lost 4-round knockout, lost points decision. No one knows. And hear what? No one cares. That's what I've made peace with. I used to say nobody cares, work harder. Now I've changed it. It's nobody cares, work smarter. So hard work ain't nothing if it ain't smart. Nobody cares. And another thing I've had to make peace with, why should anybody care? Like, why? And it's a mindset, by the way. It's a mindset as well that I've had to adopt in boxing, because yes, I've got people around me that, yeah, they do care, they hold my best interests at heart. But in a sport as fickle as boxing, they ain't gonna, the people them don't care. They're the reason that they keep the sport going, and we're grateful for that as athletes. But at the end of the day, why are they gonna be bothered about the who, what, when, where, why, and the how, and the if, and the when? They just want to see the action. They just want to see the action, and that's what we've got to put on show for them. That's what we got to put. We go out there, we put ourselves on the line to entertain the people. But yeah, like, we are gladiators. We're modern day gladiators. But yeah, at the same time, yeah, we are human. There is an element of normality there, I would like to think. Maybe not so much with some of us, but there is. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough, man. It's tough because sometimes you gotta remind the people that you are still human at the end of the day. Even though you're crazy, even though you're a gladiator, even though you're going out there putting your life on the line and willing to do things that 99% of the population would never dream of. We're still human, innit? We bleed red. The heart beats the same. Yeah.
Courage and strength. I was amazed. Obviously, you was out the ring for 2 years, and then I see you go in with the I'm sure it's a WBC number. WBA number one. I stand corrected. I was like, is this geezer insane? I spent many nights rocking to and fro at home thinking, what is he doing? He's going in against somebody that I thought, as a comeback, as a heavyweight debut, this is not just a combat fight. This is you putting yourself on the stage as a heavyweight. Oh yeah, I tell you what, let's go in with somebody that's that high up in the rankings. Absolute insanity. I was worried. I'll tell you why I'm worried, and please come back to me. You change your trainers like you change your underwear. Hopefully that's often. Otherwise that makes no sense.
Yeah, you're right there. You're right.
I wanted you to build a relationship with a trainer so we could get the fundamentals with you. Jordan, no one can talk to you about power. They can't. We know what you're capable of. I see so many fighters that either fall in love with their power or they're trained to be even stronger, that they're forgetting that they've got to move around the ring. They're forgetting that they've got to cut the ring off. So all of these things I'm looking at.
The art of boxing.
The art, as you call it, artistic violence. So you went in there with Mr. Pena, and I was impressed. I don't care if you lost. That didn't mean nothing to me. I wanted to see about your development, and you showed development. Talk to me about that.
Again, I think another thing I learned, like I gotta remembering who I am is like me as an individual. I'm someone who, when I'm in that ring, I gotta express myself. I don't need to be thinking too much. Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon. He said, "Don't think, feel, emotional content, not anger." You touched on, it's very easy to get hung up on the power and forget the art and just think you're gonna bomb everyone out of there. It's a mindset, but sometimes it consumes you as an athlete. So for me, it was like stripping back layers of stuff that had maybe confused me and took me away from who I really am, and getting back out there and just expressing myself. And again, I'm back with Don Charles, but I've linked up with Daily Perales as well, back at Trenchtown. Amazing link up. We've got a connection and an understanding of each other in the ring and out the ring. And that's special. That's where it's more than boxing. For me, boxing it's bigger. It's always bigger than boxing. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that relationship. We was training together for what? Something come up on my phone today. To be fair, I think it was today. This time last year, we was already running pads. Maybe from 2 months earlier than that. We've been training together. We've been gelling. We've been grafting. We've been working hard and we've been working smart. And you know what I'm saying? So that reminded me of who I was. That reminded me of who I was when I got into the game and added other things to my repertoire. Uncovered things that had maybe fallen away and become forgotten a little bit. So again, a relationship, a coach that I'm grateful for. It's going to be exciting because that was the tip of the iceberg. The last fight was the tip of the iceberg. I was pissed after that fight. I was vexed because I knew I only got going in round what? I remember,
6.
I think it was round 6. It was round 6. I remember coming back to the corner and I remember
getting ready to riot act.
Daly and Luke like piped up on the side of the ropes. They was like, "What the fuck? Like, remember who the fuck you are?" And I was like, "Yo," it's like, "Ras, let me get into this." And I had to come. I remember coming out in that round. I started talking shit. I remember just started talking to him. I was talking to people out the ring, but I was just getting myself like it's more than boxing. Sometimes it's not about what you're doing technically or physically. It's mentally, spiritually, emotionally. It's like, bro, run this boxing thing, bro. Like, run. Who's this guy? This guy's not into you. Like, remember who you are. Remember what you was on when you come into the spot. It's nothing even about the opposition. It's very rarely anything to do with the opposition. It's all internal. It's about me, where I'm at mentally, where I'm at spiritually, where I'm at emotionally. The physical will take care of itself. There is no spoon.
There's definitely no spoon.
There is no spoon. So it's it's been a blessing. And I'm in a good place physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I'm in the best place that I have been in. So it's about going out there and just putting on a show, man, expressing myself. And that's all I plan on doing Friday night, expressing myself. Every fight I've had in Manchester, it's been violent because it's just different. Like I say, it's different. There's something different about here. This is where I come from. This is where the journey started. This is where the story started. You know what I'm saying? So there's experiences. We're going to go places today. I'm going to see places. I'm going to see things. I'm going to see people. And it's going to be like, energy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be exciting. Man. And I am grateful. I keep saying I'm grateful because you see this game, as tough and as brutal as the game can be, it is tough. It's brutal at times. Not just physically as well. People think when we say boxing is a brutal sport, I ain't even chatting physically, you know. Life's tough. See, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, that's the toughest part.
So how do you protect that then? And I am really interested in the psychology side. As a fighter, how do you, protect it, build resilience around it? I don't know. How would you word it?
For me, faith. Faith, it's resilience, that persistence that you got, that keep going mindset. For me, faith has played a major part. And on top of that, honestly and truthfully, after the upper tire fight, it's the people that I had around me. That's the people that I had around me played a major role in that. A major role. The family, the close friends who I consider family, it was second to none. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, something internal which I believe comes from faith. It comes from a lot of things that were instilled in me as a young kid, growing up. Stories that even I used to go through with my grandma, things that were passed on through my dad, through my mum. Those things have played a major part, and it's something where, again, it's always about reminding myself of who I am, from where I have come from what I have overcome to where I am now. And that's what I'm grateful for, because as brutal as the game is, this sport has presented me with opportunities. It's like, boy, at one point there were stages in my life where people would have ripped me off completely as an individual, let alone as someone to succeed. As an individual, I would have been written off. I'm here. I headlined, fought for a world title. I don't consider it's an achievement nonetheless. I don't consider it. I'm far from content with it. I just headlined on a show in Florida. Far from content with the result, but I'm here. I'm creating opportunities. I'm living a dream. I'm creating my reality through the opportunities that are presented to me, and it's about time we capitalise on them.
Somebody said to me today I'm quite a pessimist, and I look at the bad side of stuff in my own life.
Are you a pessimist? When people tell me that, I'm not a pessimist, I'm a realist.
But what I'm going to say to you is, I know you said like there were losses. However, they haven't aged badly. Do you understand? Yeah, okay, it's a loss. Yeah. But when you look at how the fighters have gone on and what they've done, they've not actually aged that bad, have they?
No, they've not. But you see, this, and I said that straight after, not long after the upper tire fight. I was like, it was nothing to do with him. I said why I can't say down, I say frustrated, is that I don't believe I didn't give myself a chance to give the best version of myself. I know that version of me and there was nowhere near the best version of me. That's just a fact.
I think that's because you wasn't settled mentally. But that's just me.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Maybe.
I think, like they say that a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter.
Yeah.
I think that a fighter that's content with everything that he's got around him. I know, guys, you can't see, but I've actually got 10 men behind me waiting to jump on me and cut the interview if I piss him off. So it's like when you've got like the right people around you, I think that affects your performance. A child growing up in a family, if the family's disjointed, the child's going to have to really fight against the odds not to be disjointed themselves. So I do think it's really important about who you have around you, because everyone around you helps form your character.
It's true, but at the end of the day, as independent and as strong-minded and strong-willed as you are, you are always a product of your environment. That is one thing I do believe. No matter who, what, when, where, how, you are a product of your environment. And again, that's not to take away from some of the places that I've been in, some of the opportunities that I've had in my career, some of the places I've trained at, some of the shoulders that I've rubbed with, because I've been around world-class fighters, some superstars, some amazing trainers. But again, it's all about finding what's right for you, though. What's right for you at the end of the day. And that's... I'm in a good place. I'm blessed. I am truly blessed. That's another thing I remembered. I am blessed. And when you remember where you come from, it's special. It's powerful. And I can't wait to capitalise on that and energise myself off of that and through that.
Special is the performance that we are expecting from you on the weekend. I know an old teammate of yours also fights on the weekend. And I just want your thoughts on Derek Chisora and Deontay Wilder as heavyweights. And then I'm going to ask you about your thoughts on Daniel Dubois, Mr. Carrie Gobrin come over here, so come back and gone. A bit similar. And what you think about his fight with Fabio Wardley. So those two heavyweights.
Yeah. I didn't even reply, I just got what you were saying. He went to the same gym.
It's crazy, isn't it?
That was mad. Yeah, that was mad.
Boxing is a squared circle of truth. It really is.
It's mad. Like, nothing surprises me no more in boxing. It's mad. It's a crazy sport. It's a revealing sport as well, man. It's a revealing sport, and one that can humble you so quickly. But we love it. We love it, man. We love the game. We love the hustle. It's real. It's true. It's raw. It's unapologetic, but it's one that we love.
So who wins on Saturday?
Which one's Saturday? Saturday's
Derek
Chisora.
Chisora.
Wilder. I don't know, man. I don't know. Who do I want? I want Chisora to win.
Nah, we forget who we want to win that. Yeah.
I think Chisora wins. If I'm going off of, I sparred Chisora a few times for that fight. He still got it, man.
Did you piece him up?
War by name, war by nature. War by name, war by nature. Chisora he's built for war. Like, the guy is literally built for war, man. He's been there, he's done it at all levels. I was looking at his resume before, and I was like, yo, my man's been in with everyone.
50.
And he's never given anyone an easy fight. He's arguably the best fighter of our generation.
You give Usyk a good fight. Yeah, there you go.
Possibly the hardest fight. I'd arguably say Brady to give him the toughest fight of his career, but of his heavyweight career, Fury, Chisora, arguably give him the hardest fight, man. I think he gets to Wilder. I don't think we've not seen the same Wilder that we are used to and the one that we all like and are fans of. And I don't think we're ever going to see him again. Unfortunately, that's just my opinion. Everyone's entitled to it. I could be wrong. But I think Chisora gets to him, gets on his chest and just breaks him down, man. He's still heavy-handed. And he's got the bad intentions behind his punches. He's fit. He's got that engine. So let's see, man. I do believe Chisora will win, though.
Fabio Dubois.
Shootout. I'm in the same team as Dubois, but again, I'm a realist, man. I keep it real. Fabio, man, he just keep doing it, man. He just keeps doing it. You bet against Fabio, bro, you're gonna be losing out on a bit of money. It's an interesting fight. I do think it's cliche to say, but it's literally one of them fights. Whoever lands first, whoever gets the better start, because Fabio hits different to, like, people say, oh, Dubois showing he's got a chin. They're getting against you, Miller, Hrgovic, Hooney, you asked Parker. Fabio hit different to all of them people I've just named. You know what I'm saying? Fabio hit different. Dubois, however, again, he is a confidence fighter. If he gets on top of Fabio early, that's not like Hooney getting on top of you early. If Dubois get on top of you, it's long. It's long in there. He's different, man. It's different. So it's cliche to say. I don't want to say I'm sitting on the fence, but I am like, it's whoever has the better start, whoever gets on top early, whoever lands the big punch first. I think that's who's going to come out on top. I'm Team Dubois, though. Shout out Triple D, shout out DC, Don Charles doing his thing. I see him working hard, grafting away. Dubois changing as a person. I've seen his energy is changing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He's coming out of himself. He's feeling himself a bit more. He's enjoying his training, his life as a boxer a bit more. Maybe we see that translate into the ring. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Boxing is a game full of surprises. Who knows? But the fight's going to be exciting. That is for damn sure. It's going to be exciting, man.
Jordan Thompson, thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure. And one of these nights when I do a watch along, I would love to have you side by side as a guest online.
Definitely.
I think we could chop it up real good.
That'd be good fun. That'd be good fun.
Get behind Jordan Thompson, ladies and gentlemen. Manchester's very own.